My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and I am in here doing my doing a gaming projector setup for my gaming room upstairs. And I started with thinking about doing a design for a kind of rusted apocalypse looking projector. Actually, projection screen started first, and then I decided to do a projector too to match with the screen. So right now I'm just mixing some colors together and I'm kind of blending it in for my rust design. So this is going to be application after application after application after application to do this. And right now I need some solid black. I think I should have gotten some more socks or something. Now this is the mixture for this one. I can mix this together. This is a little bit of this and that together. Just want to black out my socks a little bit. A little more detail on that. So pretty much it's like the same thing over and over again. It's a lot of doing application after application after application because you have to get all the colors to blend in a little bit. It has to be a little dark, a little black, a little gray. That's like layers and layers of corrosion. So this is the first stage, and then I have about 5 more of these to put on, and then I'll be done. And then I'll be laying in all my applications for my stickers and stuff. So right now I'm just adding in some black for better detail. Right now I'm just using no sock. Just give it a little more darker detail to it, especially around the gray area. I destroyed my tablecloth, but I don't really care about that. I need to get another one anyway. I need to get it around here a little bit better. And the door for the whatchamacallit comes off completely, so I can remove that when I'm ready to. So I'm gonna add a little bit more gold into that, maybe a little green into that. At least I got a little downtime for myself to start working on the on this, and then tomorrow I'll be out to knock out the orders. They'll all be done. Everybody will be taken care of. That'd be good. And get my corners over there. This is just brushing it over and over again. Kind of not stroking it, but like patting it in. There we go. I want to add a little green to that. I think I'm gonna grab this one right here. This one has black on it, so it's with a little bit of black and a little bit of green to get that kind of rusted look to it. There again. Okay, I like that much better. Okay. Yeah. So it's getting there. Got a really bad corrosion look to it. I have enough of this and this. I'm have to order some more of this. One, two, not good enough. I'm gonna get a Q-tip and get this other part painted over here. Get this all so I can read it. Let me get, let me see, where's the bronze at? I had a bronze a few minutes ago. Bronze. Just had it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I just had it. Yeah. Well, I was going to say, why would you ever paint your projector? Well, why not? I didn't do half of the crazy stuff I did when I was building PCs. I was just like everybody else. Just buy a PC case, stick your stuff in it, and be done with it. I had to have more than that. I had to have my own designs. I needed something different. That's it. What could I be left? It's a messy part. So this whole dashboarding here, I'm going to have to do this with the polygore thing so I can get that to show up a little better. But I'm going to cover over my icons, so I'm just going to try to get as close as I possibly can. I'm going to cover this over something else so that way I don't mess up where the icons are at or where the buttons are at. I might have to Q-tip that. Can't get it in there. Oh, this one. The hands gotta get messy. So I'm kind of broadening it out on this side. There's so many layers that you have to put in. Some of this I'm going to have to do with the Q-tip. So there'll be multi-layers over again, and again, and again. So what we're doing is adding some detail to it with the black. And once that dries, we put another coat on top of it. Then we run lead neons through it and all the other crazy stuff. So this is all the stuff I have that just came in today. And that black around the edges adds a little detail to it. Black in there. This is the last part of the job. So the detail to it. A little bit more sweeping in this part right here. The green. Where's that that bronze at? Let's try to green and bronze together. side could be a little bit more. Too much going on in that corner. Too busy right here. Way too busy. Section to itself. Section to itself. What happened there? Come back over the peppers there back again. There we go. Nice little burnt apocalypse. Like you just survived the nuclear bomb. Just sitting there for ages. Ages and ages and ages. Messy job. Very, very messy job. Too much light over here. So now we just have a little bit more work to go. We have to do layer after layer after layer to give it that burnt look to it. Now I'm going to build my projection screen. It's going to be a little different. It's going to match the projector so all of it matches together. Wash this up off my hands. Pizza. Why? Here's stuff like pizza. So I'm going to have a lot of this stuff on my hands anyway, so I get it all cleaned off, because that's basically about it. But for where the dials are at, this is where a lot of paint get off my hands for right now. So right now, where this section's at, like I said, I can't leave it this way. So I want to be able to see all my icons and everything. So what we do is we put in a little bit more caulking, just a little bit more heavy around here. Like a little bit more heavy, so it rises up a little bit. We get a little more of a ridge to it, add more of an effect to it. And then what we do is we go in with a polyurethane mixed with a little bit of black paint. And what that does, it gives it a kind of a dirty kind of display right here. That way I can still see my status lights and all that. All that will come up. All this will light up. I'll be able to see that, but it'll give it kind of a dirty display, like ash or dirt that's been on for ages. And then I got to do the same thing for this over here. So this is going to involve a Q-tip, which I'll do that tomorrow. And I'm just glad I got this much done, because I wasn't really expecting to get all that done today. And I still have the 2 motorized screens. I have one I have to paint, which the other one, the first one I have to paint, which the Apocalypse, is going to take some time, because like I said, I got to change out the border. It has to be changed. I don't want the border to be black. I want it to be a different color. Then the screen's going to be green. It's going to be using that exotic paint to turn it green. So what I gotta do is get some more of this. How much of this I got left over? I mean, enough of it to put a ridge in there. Enough of that. I got enough in here. Got another one over there, but let's see how much I have left in this one. Alright, let me get another one. Alright, so make sure that one goes on nice and nicely. That's better. It's got more control. No way. Alright, but it's okay, so good. Good. Piece of cardboard. Good. You know, it's interesting. I don't do this for likes. I don't. And I really don't care if people hate on my stuff. I don't. Because at the end of the day, I know my technology is good. I know I'm good at what I do. I just do this at the end of the day to show people a different way of doing things. Because I have other people who watch my channels. When this is, I don't have to get 2 or 3. After a while, I load this up on Facebook, whatever. I get people that come in and watch and view. and it gives other people an idea on how to do things differently. That you don't have to go by the traditions of the world. You want to do something different, then go do something different. And don't worry about what other people say, because you're always going to have the haters that are going to hate what you do. So at the end of the day, who cares what they think? It's all about what you think and what you like. But those will be the ones sitting in the room watching your technology fire off, and they'll be plainly jealous. And I know that. So that's the one thing you got to understand. When I tell the naysayers, I couldn't care less about your comments or your hate or this, that, and the other. That don't bother me. At the end of the day, I know that the fact that you spent that much energy coming into my environment doing that tells me that I got under your skin, and that puts a big smile, boom, across my face. Ooh, I like this right here. That's why when I was showing off my PCs that I custom build, I don't build your everyday computers. I mean, it's easy to go into a computer and basically swap out motherboards, hard drives, CPU, GPUs, do all that crazy stuff. That's easy. That's nothing. That's a cakewalk. The hard thing about building PCs is when you go outside the case. Anybody can mod and build cases inside. Anybody can do that. That's pretty easy. But when you start doing your own artwork, designing your own cases, getting to the point that you don't want to do cases anymore, you can build machines in Tupperware, and that's when you go outside the box. And all that knowledge to be able to do that came from God. I told you that, and then I told a few people this story. I didn't go to school to build computers. No, I never went to school for computers. Just like I didn't go to school for chemistry. All that was not God-given knowledge. All them PCs I displayed that I built and designed, that was all knowledge. I told you, when I told you a story that I sat there and I wanted a computer really, really bad, and they were very expensive. I couldn't afford one. And I sat there and I asked the Lord if he could bless me to be able to build computers. And I woke up the next day, the first thing I grabbed was a Tiger Direct catalog. For some reason, I just knew that I knew what was going on inside that book. When I opened it up, it just all came flooding to me. I knew everything I needed to know about building and designing PCs. And then it went farther than that. It went from modding and building and doing liquid cooling systems and all that crazy stuff to basically start building and designing and modding my own cases to make them look the way I want to look at the BioShock, the deep freeze. Then I got to the point where I was like, why do I have to buy a case? Why can't I just build my own cases out of Tupperware? See, got to take you as far as you want to go. Never went to school for building computers. Never a day in my life did I ever step foot in a classroom for computers. I remember reading Leviticus in the Bible. And if you read Leviticus in the Bible, it talks about how the children of Israel built the tabernacle for God. And I sat there for a split second. I had a pure thought for a split second. And I thought to myself, if God can teach those people in the wilderness to build all those amazing things, you ever read the specifications on the tabernacle? It was exquisite. It was built for God. He gave them the knowledge to become stone cutters, tapestries, all that knowledge came to them. And they never went to school for it. They were never trained by anybody. And they built one of the most magnificent pieces of art you've ever read in the Bible besides the Ark of Noah. And when that split second, when that thought hit my head, I thought to myself, there's nothing that God can't teach you. And when I went to sleep, I heard the Lord say, ask something of what you want from me. And I said, I would like to learn to build computers. So I think all that month I was just looking at Tiger Direct catalogs. I didn't understand anything from a motherboard to RAM to hard drive. A guy on there was trying to tell me it was easy to put together. None of that was previously processing through my head. Nothing. And that was just a day that I asked him for that. And the next day when I got it, for some reason, I don't know what it was, I grabbed that Tiger Direct catalog and I knew everything that was in there. I knew how to put it together. I knew it was in there. It was in my head. And I'm sitting there writing composition books of all these computers I want to build. And then one day I remember I was sitting outside and my neighbor came outside. He was throwing away a Pentium 4 computer, a Dell Pentium 4 computer. And he was like, hey, I looked at him and I said, you fixing or trashing? He said, I'm trashing this. I said, can I have it? He said, sure. Because the computer I had upstairs was a Pentium 2 with it had an ATT motherboard. You ever see one of those? It had a separate PCI slot. It was about this big and it plugged into the side of the motherboard. It was quite huge. So he gave it to me. And I went on, this gave me a chance to, the other computer, I got a chance to work with some things with it, but this gave me a chance to build a dead computer from nowhere. The computer I bought was still running and operating, just needed an operating system, that's basically about it. But this gave me a chance to fix a dead machine. And yeah, I was able to fix it, get it online, put an operating system on it, upgrade the hard drives, put on CD burners, all that stuff. It even got to the point where eventually I started looking at how the case was constructed and how the wires ran through it. And I started taking the entire case apart, all the parts out, put it back together. Kept doing it over and over again. And then I thought to myself, well, why can't I change the color of the case? So that's when I got into painting my cases and modifying and stuff like that. Then the next stage was I wanted a glass door because I saw these computers that had the glass doors on the side when they first came out. I wanted one of those. I learned how to cut the side of a case, sand it down, drill holes in it, drop plexiglass into it, and even do engraving into the plexiglass. Yeah, all that knowledge came from God. Never went to school for it. My brother Michael went to school for computers. And I sit down there and have a talk with him, and he was like, well, when did you start going to school for computers? I didn't go to school for computers. I learned that from God. And that's when I realized after that, nothing's impossible. Nothing you can do anything you want to do. Well, actually, to a certain degree, what he allows you to do. And if he feels that it's good for you to have it, if it's not good for you to have it, then you don't have it. It's not meant for you to have. But this is from computers. From building my own gaming computer and having two Sony side by side, I was gaming on that. That's how I ended up in screen paints. Yep. Ended up in screen paints. I think I might have told you that story too if you haven't heard it. Went out and had myself this. I had a 2011 motherboard. That board took 264 gigs of RAM, the server boards. And I had about 15 terabytes on it. I had 4 12-core processors running through that system. I had to customize my own liquid cooling system because the system took 4 12-core processors, and the average liquid cooling system only takes 1. So I had to design my own kind of split pipe system in order to run four cooling systems into one unit that was running probably about 4 fans, and those fans were running through a high-speed system that would speed up the RPMs. That's one of the things I like to do. Get high RPMs on my fan, and then basically use a fan speed controller to up the RPMs to make it even the cooling system not even faster. Yep. And then I was actually playing on this. I was gaming on this for a while. My buddy calls me over and says, hey, you want to go check out my 120-inch screen? I'm like, 120-inch? Well, no way. Last time I saw a projector, oh, good gracious. When I was going to school, projectors were reel to reel. That tells you how old I am. They were reel to reel, literally. The last time I saw a projector, they were CRTs, it was Rockco, Magnavox, I think I saw one, and Sharp had the other one, and they were all BMC. They were huge, massive machines. So I had no really interest in no projectors. All I had was all TVs. When I go over there and I look at this projector, it's got the size of a Captain Crunch box, has all the peripherals I have on the back of my high-grade video card, and he's playing on a 120-inch Grey Wolf. You don't remember Grey Wolves? Grey Wolves were out before the Black Diamond ever existed. I'm like, wow. Watching Gears of War on that looked freaking amazing. Yeah, comic books. Hey, June, that's my buddy right there. June, what's up, dude? Yeah, I showed him some of the PCs, man, I used to build back in the day, man. Some of the stuff I used to mod and build. Hey, check it out. I'm doing my, I'm adding an apocalypse design to my projector now. Dude, you gotta basically keep in touch, man. Where you been at, man? Where have you been? You gotta come by. You gotta come by. Remember, PC for all the Scar. Yeah, the Terminator. I showed him the Terminator. God, man, that thing was too big. I was building that for Danny Boy. I was building that PC for Danny Boy. You broke your leg. What the freak? You good? Yeah. Do you hack the crap out of the Xbox 360 fiasco? Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, I've been home. We're like, okay, I'm good on that. You're the one that did the gut swap. You taught me how to do the gut swap on an Xbox 360. I was like, that's freaking cool. That's when I started opening them up and dropping them suckers in vegetable oil. Yeah. Tomorrow we see. Ooh, taking out. Ooh, that's, yeah, something for black ice. Yeah, I've done that one. The black ice is a doozy. That's definitely a doozy. Hey, you got to do me a favor. Call me tomorrow. I'm going to talk to you about getting some hardware. I don't want to say too much, but I'm going to pick up some other hardware. But you gotta, you're still on, if you're on Instagram, I'll just shoot you my number on Instagram and we can talk from there. Because I definitely want you to do the retro pies, man. I need a retro pie bad. No, my number's changed. But I'll give you the new one on Instagram. I'll send it to Instagram or just shoot me your email. All right, good. And like I said, I'll give you the number on Instagram. Also, too, what was I going to say? I need a retro pie from you bad. Yeah, I've been busy, man. I've been crazy busy, man. I've been going through some craziness, man. It's just freaking lung incident, man. Freaking happened with this freaking other house, man. I've been dealing with that nonsense. A retrofit here. Oh, let me know. I'll buy it. How much you want for it? Let me know. I'll buy it. I need one bad. Yeah, let me know. I'll buy it. Yeah, because the one I had, man, doesn't work anymore. And I had it for a while. And I was like, man, I need to get a hold of June because I need one for the arcade room really, really bad. I got an arcade room I built upstairs. I need one of those. Give me a price, man. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. You got a PayPal, transfer it over to you. I want one of them bad. I got you. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to get out of here real quick. I'm going to hit you up on Instagram. I'll give you my information, and then we can do business from there because I need a couple of them. No. I'll pay for it. I got you. I'll pay for it. No problem. If you need a projector or any kind of screens, let me know. I got plenty of stuff laying around. If you need a new projector, I got a bunch of them upstairs. Yeah, ooh, shit, tripped with that cable. Same thing here, man. Same thing here. I got to contact TK, man. I haven't talked to TK in a while, man. I got to talk to him. I haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah, I need it for it here, man. This is what I need it for. This is the arcade room, man. I need it for in here. So right now, I'm apocalypse the screen with the match with the projector, but yeah, I need it in here. This is what I need it for. I'm gonna put a nice little stand. I might just set it up right here. This is where I'm gonna set it up. Really? Man. Yeah, I gotta call him. You gotta keep me doing bad car accident, man. That's crazy, man. Man, this is a tech home, man. I'm just in here just building stuff all day. That's all I do. I just build stuff. Yeah, let me know. You need a projector? If you need a projector, just come over and pick what you want, man. Pick what you want. I got Sony's. I got Chrissy's here. I got a Panasonic down there. You could have that one right there. Whatever you want, just come over and just take it. We got a couple of big screens too. If you want some screens, some motorized screens, let me know. I got one on the floor right now. I was going to paint that one, but you can have that one. I'll just buy another one. All right, no problem, Chief, no problem. All right. If you need, like I said, if you need anything, like I said, just let me know. I got you. Because I know you like the projectors and all that stuff like that. You're the one. This is the fellow who got me in the projection screens. Oh, man, but I got black technology now, man. I got these black screens. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll give you, like I said, I'll give you whatever you need from there. But yeah, I'll contact you. Call me tomorrow, and then we'll set something up. And I definitely got to get that retro system from you because I need one of those bad for the arcade room, like really bad. No problem. Whatever you need, man. What's mine is yours, man. No problem. All right, Chief, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to get out of here real quick. Thank you all for your time. I'll be back when this thing is finished and when I get your orders out the door. All right, got to go. June, I'll be talking to you soon. All right, see you later. God bless.